Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Oh, you're here for another story time. Oh, well, grab a snack, grab a seat, and, welcome back to the Pet Square Chronicles. Who is just revving their truck outside? Go away. My name is Delana, and I work at a pet retail establishment. This story is a part 2 about my coworker Irene. Now, if you did not see the first story about her, I will link it in the description or link it somewhere so you can catch up to why there's so much dislike for this person. So, quick background for anyone who forgot. At this particular store, there were 3 dog trainers. Me, Irene, and Molly. Irene's head trainer, then it was me, and then Molly was the last and third person to join. Now, Irene has had a history of mistreating me, so this story will come to no surprise. I am no longer a trainer at this establishment, but I still work there. So one day while I'm just putting product on the shelf, Molly comes up to me and hands me the store calendar. The store calendar is where we write all the start dates for the classes and what trainer is offering them. Now, after COVID happened, we couldn't have as many students in one small space. Everything had to be cut to private classes due to the 6 feet rule and everything. But after it lifted a little bit, we were able to do small group classes. So normally Irene makes this calendar. We all have the ability to do it, but as she is the head person, she pretty much makes it. And if you guys saw my last story, she likes to cheat the calendar so her subordinates cannot have the easier sold classes. And this happened once again with Molly, because I am now not a target. Molly comes up to me and she hands me the calendar. Delana, do you see something wrong with this? It turns out that Irene had given her like 16 private classes, and Irene took all the puppy level 1s and 2s to herself. Well, the puppy level 1s and the adult level 1s to herself. That is the easiest class to sell because most people are just starting their dog out, and it's also the cheapest. So naturally, it's the easiest to sell, and Irene took almost all of them for that month. Now, Molly knew that Irene had done this to me because I told her, and that's why she felt comfortable coming to tell me, and I'm tired of it. Since all the other stuff happened, I really didn't talk to her, but I'll be damned if you just continue this behavior and pick on my friends as well. I told Molly that if she needs backup to help, fight this, I will be happy to help her, because this is completely not fair, and this was done to me. Like, you're not gonna just keep mistreating people. So I was like, all right, when is the next time both of you guys are in here, I will come and I will back you up and, just like support whatever you want to say. Now, I'm a more direct person. I have no problem going to Irene and saying what I have to say, but I was told not to start any trouble. Which I don't understand how I would be starting trouble since I'm not the one stealing classes, but okay, whatever. I told Molly I had to come in later that week anyway to fix some paperwork issue. So I might as well just help her talk to Irene then. So I came in, it was like, I think Irene was supposed to come in at like 3. So I came in at like 2:50 so I could take care of the paperwork issue I had to take care of, and then wait for her to come in. Now, we had already gone around to everybody and showed the calendar just to make sure we weren't crazy. We weren't. We were just, covering our tracks here because it's like, how you gonna take all the classes? I'm sitting there in our break room fixing my computer issue, and Irene walks in. And I'm holding the I was ready. I'm just holding it like, hey, D, and I'm like, hey. So I got a question for you. Why does Molly have 18 private classes and you only have 3? Oh, that's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not? Well, I see it right here. And, yes, she does. Oh, well, the store makes us make the schedule a certain way, so I was just fulfilling the requirements. Guys, she's full of shit. We literally all have made this calendar. We are aware of the requirements, and her taking all of the easy classes to sell is not part of the store's requirements. One of the assistant managers even says it to her as she tries to like walk out of the room. He's like, "Hey Irene, you need to go fix the calendar. Molly has this many classes and that needs to be fixed." She just, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys know that the store needs me to make the schedule a certain way. Then she grabs her mop bucket and starts storming out of the back. "Well, if you guys have a problem, y'all can just meet me in the office and blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Bet, we gonna meet you in the office." So I run across the store to find Molly and I'm like, "Girl," she said, "meet her in the office. We ready." I think this is well deserved. When you mistreat somebody on several occasions, how you gonna be mad that they mad? But I'm not like being irate. I'm not being like mean. We got in the office and we pulled it up and I let Molly speak for herself and I was just there for backup. "Hey Irene, there's this many classes here. I think there's a way that we can do it so I can have this class and we don't have to have this many things here." "Oh, well, I'm just, see, if you look at the computer right here, I'm filling in what the store needs me to do. The program only lets us put in this many, and then we have to have a meeting, blah, blah, blah." So after Irene bullshits us for like a minute straight, I look at my watch and I see that I have to go back to work at my other job. So I'm like, "Look, okay, no, you're done. No more. Irene, how about you let Molly make the calendar for the next month?" "Oh, I already did that." "Well, how about you let her do the month after that?" And I feel bad because I know Molly was just kind of standing there hoping just that you could feel the air getting, like the tension getting thicker in the office. But I had to go. I had to go to work. And I'm like, "Look, we already went around and showed all the managers what you have done to this calendar. We counted it out. It's tallied on the paper." She always says prove it, by the way, guys. She always says prove it. We had the calendar in our hands. Like, what other proof do you want? I said, "Look, we already showed all the managers and you need to fix this." "Oh, well, what, you guys want to do my job?" "Yes." "Oh, you think you can do better than me?" "Yes." So now Irene is like turning red and getting flustered with me. "Oh, so you're going around and just telling the managers on me and you guys think you can do my job. Why don't you guys make the calendar?" "Okay, that's fine. Yes, that's what we came to do. We want to make the calendar. Thank you. That would be helpful. Delana, I don't even know why you're here. You're not even a dog trainer anymore." Ooh, bitch. And I didn't have anything to do with that. No one, this is when Molly even looked at me. It's like, no one said you did. I know why I was let go of my dog trainer position. It was because of my job availability. I never thought Irene had anything to do with it. And even if I did, like, would anybody be shocked at this point? But no one said anything about that. I didn't accuse her of her being the reason I didn't get to keep my position. We didn't say anything. We were there to address the calendar situation. I see what you're doing because you did it to me too. I never did anything to Molly. Molly, I said me. You said me too. I never did anything to Molly. Oh. If you guys heard the same thing I heard, it sounds like she just admitted to knowing that she was messing with my time and my money by messing up my calendar back when I was her subordinate. I'm glad she finally admitted it. She was doing that on purpose. Now at this point, I'm just like, I have to get out of here. I gotta go to work. And now she's made me mad because she's basically just outright said, "I was fighting with you and I knew it, but I was always nice to Molly." So she gets all red and stands up out of her chair and starts yelling at me and pointing at me. Molly swore I was gonna punch the shit out of her, but I did not. She is absolutely not worth going to jail over. Plus, she's old and she broke her foot by walking once. So no, I'm pretty sure my punch would have did a lot more. So I leave. Delana, you need to get out. Yo, when she said I needed to get out, I did the make me bitch. Like, She wasn't gonna do nothing to me, y'all. We already know she wasn't gonna do nothing to me. A couple seconds later, I'm like, I know I have to leave because I'm about to be late to work. But before I go, I ran to my managers to tell them what had happened because Irene likes to twist stories or say she does not recall. And I just wanted it to be clear that I was not yelling. I spoke to her in a professional tone. And I just wanted to address the calendar situation, and that was it. Like, you're not going to keep mistreating me and my friends and think you can get away with it. So I told my managers, they know how she is, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But, you know, you got to cover your tracks around here because Irene likes to say prove it a lot. And on my way out the store, you could see her. She was still real hot red and crying as she made her way up to the register with her rolly chair so she could ring people out. Yes, she has to ring people out from a rolly chair. At this store, no one has a chair but her. It's because she's old and, like, keeps hurting herself. So she's allowed to have a rolly chair. Maybe I'm wrong, but guys, should dog trainers be teaching from a rolly chair? I left the store after that and, you know, went back to my business and headed to work. But I found out later that Irene just sprinkled some lies on top of what happened. She went and tried to say that me and Molly ganged up on her because we think that she is racist. Oh, by the way, Molly's black. We're both black. I want to know when in all that like conversation did we bring up skin color? No one said anything about anyone being white or black. We said that you made this unfair schedule and it, you know what? After I heard that, I was like, she's dead to me. She does not exist to me. You do not get to mess with my time, my money, and try to call me racist on top of that. No, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. You do not exist to me. And thank God our schedules work in a way where I don't have to see her at all. And it should just be left like that. Because, damn. So I live a happy life now, not talking to her at all. For a couple months after that, she kept trying to say hi to me. I did not hear her highs. I don't care how petty I sound doing that. No. You don't get to mistreat me and then try to be my friend. No. And I think I went back to the store the day after that to like go get some stuff for my dog that I forgot to get that day. And I walked past her and she saw me and she ran. She knew she was wrong. Goodbye, Irene.